This is Beyond the Veil with Norman Meredith.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Beyond the Veil. It's me, your host, Norman Meredith, and my co-host and producer, Ed.
Hello.
Ready for do another episode?
Yeah, I'm ready for New Jersey, man. New Jersey cryptids.
Yeah.
Tough
New
guy.
Jersey cryptids.
Oh.
What's New Jersey famous for in cryptids? Do you know?
Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil. Yeah, we're going to talk about him here in a little bit. All right, here, let's begin a little bit of talk. New Jersey is famous home to the Jersey Devil, a winged hooved creature said to roam the Pine Barrens, along with other urban legends like the Mantis Man, Big Red Eye, and various ghost stories. Sightings often documented by Weird New Jersey also include the reports, get this, our favorite critter. What's our favorite critter?
Sasquatch?
Chupacabra.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And phantom large cats. All right, let's begin. All right, here. The Jersey Devils, a creature with a horse-like head, bat wings, hooves, and reportedly terrorizing southern New Jersey for over 260 years. It was reportedly born to Mother Leeds in the 1700s. It was a 13th child, and she cursed the devil and everything else. And when it was born, it came out looking like this creature, and then flew through the chimney, out of the house, and was gone, and has been terrorizing that part of southern New Jersey for over 260 years. There was a documentary a couple of years ago I watched where I think it was like Monster Hunters or something, and they were actually tracking something with thermal that was flying around, going to the ground, and all that. And sometimes I wonder, because some people say it could have been one of those large herons.
Okay, like a blue heron.
Yeah, like a blue heron, but bigger. There's a certain type of heron that lives up in New Jersey that could have been misrepresentative. And this is the most popular cryptid of New Jersey. They've even got an ice hockey team, I think, named after them.
Really?
Yeah, I think
that's interesting.
They're called the Jersey Devils. And there's a few other things that Jersey's famous for, with using the Jersey Devil as their mascot or namesake. And this is a very popular state cryptid. This is state cryptid, basically.
Okay.
You know? And it's like I say, it's got a lot of history behind it. And a lot of people find a lot of fascination. And a lot of people go out to the Pine Barrens in an attempt to locate this creature. Excuse me. All right, we're going to move on to our next creature. This is the Mantis Man, a 7 to 8 foot tall insectoid creature reportedly seen along the Muscatatuck River. Now, this is where this is going to cross over to UFO sightings. Because in UFOlogy, there is a mantis-like alien. And I'm wondering if what people are seeing is actually an alien, the mantis aliens that were out there prospecting or exploring. And it just happened to be that there was maybe a large blurp going on at that time, and that's what people were seeing. Or unless one of them got left back and it's like E.T. needs to call home.
It's possible.
I mean, anything's possible. I mean,
People, they can see two separate things and have a different understanding of what they are.
I didn't know about mantis aliens until a few years back. Somebody had mentioned it, and I went and looked it up and all that, and damned if they didn't exist. Did exist. I was like, wow. Now, what would New Jersey be without a big red eye? A Bigfoot-like creature with glowing red eyes, typically reported in northern New Jersey, such as Sussex County. Now, what do we always say? This is probably a geolocation for another name for Bigfoot, because why would you have red eyes? Probably because the time the picture was taken, or it was looked at, or if a light was shining on it. With some dogs and animals, their eyes can look red or yellow or green. And that's what I think is going on here. Unless, of course, there's something otherworldly going on with it on a paranormal side, and that's why its eyes are red during the day. There ain't much to say about it except that it looks similar to a Bigfoot in size and build, and it wanders around the swamps and other places in the Pine Barrens.
And the Pine Barrens are like the south central area between the river and the ocean. You can see it on a map pretty good.
Yeah, it's a large forest swamp area type area. It's kind of difficult to get through there unless you got some, you're willing to put on the waders and do some tracking and all that. A lot of people like to hunt there, and sometimes there's even reports of missing people going on in there. So there's no telling what goes on down there. We've got another creature to talk about, the Dogman of Cape May, a bipedal canine-like creature rumored to exist in Cape May area. Now, so Wolfman, or like I say, this is the creature that Bigfoot likes to tangle with sometimes. They're sometimes as large as Bigfoot or bigger, and they come in black and brown. Very vicious, do not like people. And we're going to show you some examples of it. So the Dogman is a creature of evil from look
at that.
Yeah, it's eating a rabbit, I think.
Some kind of guts.
Mm-hmm. Now that could be Photoshop. Somebody set up a really good prop for it. And if someone managed to capture it with a camera, one of those camera traps, nice shot. I give you kudos. But it's not something I want to mess with. I mean, I've heard stories of Dogman over the years. Like, there's this one reported story of a truck driver who was going down a highway, and he hit something, and he got out and seen like a Dogman laying on the road, and it was starting to come for him, and he whipped out his .357 and dumped all 6 rounds into it. And then after that, these black sedans pulled up, or SUVs, and these guys in black come out and told them, this didn't happen. You know nothing. You won't say nothing. And that had become a urban legend.
They had to go all Sergeant Schultz on him.
Yes. So it makes you think whether it's either a biological weapon that got loose or is being controlled and monitored. It would make a good super soldier. Let's move on to our next one. Chupacabras. Now, I'm using this version of the Chupacabra because this is the version I believe in. The lizard-looking one, not the dog hybrid. That's not a Chupacabra to me. That's a wolf hybrid. Reports of the goat sucker have occurred, sometimes suspected to be a coyote with severe mange. No, the coyote with severe mange is a coyote with severe mange. The Chupacabra is a lizard-looking creature with ridges, claws, strong legs for bounding, sometimes vestral wings underneath its armpits. And this is the creature that we're talking about. We're not talking about a dog-like thing. That is a misrepresentation. It's a means to turn you away from the actual creature. And that's what I believe, and I will always believe that until the day I die. And this is what people are seeing. And that, to my day, I believe this is a biowarfare experiment that got loose from, guess where? Puerto Rico, where it was near a secluded army research base that supposedly dealt with bioweapons. And how did they get from Puerto Rico? Same way the little little raptors escaped the monster island in, what was the name of that movie with all the dinosaurs?
Jurassic Park.
They got on board of a freighter and skipped to the United States. That's what I believe in all that happening. What do you think about that, Ed?
It's possible.
It's
just another illegal.
We're going to go on to the next creature on our list. Is a great swamp devil known as the Howler, known for causing loud, disturbing noises in the Great Swamp area. Now, an interesting thing about this creature, it's not just in Connecticut. It's also known to be in the Ozarks, around Missouri and all that.
New Jersey?
No, down in Missouri.
Okay. You said Connecticut earlier. Did you mean New Jersey?
Yeah, I'm at New Jersey.
Okay.
This creature is in New Jersey, and it's large, muscular, built, horns on its head. Look at that face. This is an artist's rendition, and this creature is literally a creature from hell. It is found to be in the Ozarks, Appalachia, and Missouri has been known for the Ozark Howler being down that way. And this thing is also found in Indian legends and lore as being a terrible creature run up against to. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like a bull on steroids. And it looks like it's got a oh, what's the name of that dog? A Shih Tzu's face, almost. What do you think about that, Ed?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the claws, but it looks like a bull. It's just big and massive, kind of the body and tail of a lion.
I mean, these things are supposed to be like 8 feet or bigger in bulk. Like, think of like a Brahma bull, but bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these things are supposed to be monsters.
A water buffalo looking.
And then it's supposed to have a God-screeching howl that will just tear you apart hearing about it. It'll just send chills, maybe even to cause you to accidentally mess your pants. And another thing Jersey's known for is ghosts. We have the Atco Ghost, a spectral figure associated with the 1900s and abandoned Ankle Asylum area. Now, asylums definitely would have ghosts in them because there's a lot of negative feelings in there, negative spirits, things that happen there, people that died or just did not want to leave, and so you'll have residue energy left there. So you'll have a lot of spirits found in an asylum, and this particular asylum is known for high ghost activity of ghosts wandering around, being seen on the property, inside the facility. I'm not sure if the ghost hunters or any of the other ones have done anything down there. I didn't go that far to check, but it's widely known for its paranormal entities in there. And then some regional legends and haunted spots. I'll just cover those briefly. Clinton Road, located in West Milford. This road is notorious for tales of ghosts, witches, and demonic animals. The Devil's Tree in Bernards Township, rumored to be haunted, cursed, and historically linked to the KKK. Wow. Pineys, located folklore, often mentions Pineys, a term for an insular, often stereotyped residents of the Pine Barrens. It didn't say anything more, so there's some type of creature known there. It's known as Pineys. Most of these legends are centered in heavily forested pine barrens or rural northern New Jersey, often popularized by the Weird New Jersey magazine and folklore. And that's about it on that. What do you think about some of this stuff, Ed?
It's possible, you know. There's people that can get lost out in the Pine Barrens, and then they just live out there. You know, people escape and runaways and stuff. But if it's like supernatural, I don't know.
I mean, anything is possible. I mean, look at like what happened at your place. We're still trying to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like here in Pickens, we got the haunted museum that used to be a jail back, and there's reported instances of paranormal activity there. And then up the road some, we have Bigfoot activity in some of the hills and mountains around here. And so anything's possible. It's just a matter of keeping an open mind and willing to accept or not accept what is possibly going on.
That's right.
So we're going to leave it tonight with this, and I'll see you back in about 2 weeks, because next week I got to work on the ambulance next Tuesday. So I want you all to be safe. Say a prayer for both of us as we go forward. We got a lot of projects to do, and take a look at our videos and tell us what you think. We'd like to hear from y'all. So saying goodnight from Ed and I. Y'all be safe.